Okay, we're continuing from where we left off. And that was just getting out of the Victor's head, and we're continuing on. Trying to find our way out of this maze. I'm probably just being blind right now. Ah. A little worried there's going to be a jump scare of some kind. Where are we?
The body shorted out the generator. To get this door open, I gotta restore power.
Okay. Ah. Ooh, what's over here? Oh. So that's part of a puzzle, but I can't put it back. Another one of those pictures. Maybe if I, yeah, scan it. 650. 600. 500. Let's, 500. Lots of things you can touch. Power level. Backup generator.
It's never that simple.
Of course it's never that simple. Is there something this way? No. Alright, there's gotta be... Let's, electrical switch. Power socket. Oh, alright. Let's, this looks like a cord. Oh, no. Cord? Yep. Alright.
The fuse is busted. I need to find a spare.
Oh, oh. Nope, that's not it. I'm thinking it's gonna be the 650 one. 650.
Let's fire it up.
highest voltage. Yeah. Turn it on. Isn't fast enough. Just like that. Yes, I get it. I'm trying to be faster. There we go.
Let's get out of here.
Jeez. Why you gotta be so loud? Ne? Ne? Yeah, let's close that behind us. So I think I'll feel a little bit better. Oh, we're in the basement area. Oh, great, sewers. I feel so uneasy, like something's about to happen. I don't know why I chose the crawling tunnel. Oh, great. Case log updated. Found Victor's hideout. Whatever he took from Adam's apartment, he likely stashed it here. Okay. Synchrosine seems a little bit wonky.
Synchrosine injected. Strain level decreased.
That's probably why we had to go through here. Or through the creepy tunnel.
What a place. Hard to believe anyone could live here. A splicer, a lunatic, and a junkie. Perfect combo.
Jeez. Oh.
He came to me again. The man from the looking glass.
Ugh.
His voice is soothing rustling in the wind. He's the only one who understands. The only one who cares. He made me see what I was lacking, what I must do.
Oh. Just took over. Oh. It's the head.
No. Oh, God. No.
Oh
This
no.
can't be happening. It's not fucking happening.
Dad?
What the hell?
Dad? Are you there?
What
What?
kind of a sick game is this?
Dad, I'm still alive. The head. Don't connect to it.
Adam? Adam, are you there?
I need your help. There's a place through here. It's called Sanctuary.
Adam? Adam? Just try to call me back. God damn it.
Don't connect to the head. There you are. Human head. Tell me. Blood type error. Loading. Adam Lazarski. Person of special interest. He said don't connect to the head. So I'm not going to connect to the head. Animal tissue. Let's get out of here. Oh. John Sebastian Ballard, the natural alternative. We talked to John Sebastian Ballard, CEO of Ballard Genetics and Augmentations, on the future of personalized modification and the fear of change. Tom Tubal, Mr. Ballard, John Sebastian Ballard, please call me John. TT, John, let me present to you a hypothetical situation. Let's say your son turns 18. He comes to you and says, Dad, I don't feel comfortable with my body. I'm going to the nice folks at BG&A and have them grow tentacles on my face. JSB, well, if he had the means to pay for the treatment, I would assume him to be a very smart young man, so I would gladly hear him out and do my best to understand his decision. TT, you're dodging the question. JSB, I'm merely pointing out how unfair it is. It's always easy for rabble-rousers to say, what if it was your kids? But in truth, this conversation has been going on for hundreds of years. When the cybernetic revolution came about, there were people saying that we were all doomed, that we've gone too far. 100 years ago, a transgender person would be shunned as a misfit or a freak of nature. And a freak of nature, which thankfully seems outlandish by today's standards. There will always be people out there who fear change. TT. Well, but what if we reach a point where the rabble-rousers, and thanks for that by the way, will be right? Is there a limit? Is gene splicing it? JSB. A very wise man once said that for us to be afraid of genetic research was akin to the ancient Chinese being afraid to fly kites because one day they might be crashing planes. I believe this sentence to be true even today in terms of shaping our genome. We have barely scratched the surface. TT. And yet it's being promoted as a hot new trend. We're seeing teenagers risk their lives by making these irreversible changes. JSP. Not at BG&A. We only treat consenting adults. TT. That all well and good. Just reading it how it's written. But the technology is out there, isn't it? The cat's out of the bag. JSB. Come now, Tom. Are you really going to make me use the guns don't kill people argument? TT. I'm only wondering if you think it's responsible to promote it as a fashion statement. JSB. Please, you said it yourself. The treatment is irreversible and does involve a degree of risk, albeit small. Do you actually think anyone would make a life-altering decision of that caliber on a whim? TT, you keep using the word treatment. Why? JSB, because that's precisely what it is. TT, not really, though. I mean, it doesn't treat any illness. JSB, of course it does. Frankly, I'm a bit shocked to have to explain this to you, Tom. When you speak of illness, you're clearly thinking of purely physical ailments. I'm certainly not trying to offend you, but I think it's fair to call that mindset medieval. TT. So you're saying turning someone into a genetic hybrid is a form of psychotherapy? JSB. I'm saying that anything that helps a person feel at home in their body should not be instantly discarded. TT. So we should just jump in with both feet? Is there no place for healthy skepticism? JSB. I rarely find skepticism healthy. More often than not, it's a refuge for prejudice and the closed-minded. All I can ask for is to not vilify that which we don't understand. TT. Do you consider yourself a prophet of change? JSB. I consider myself tired. It's been a very busy week. TT. In that case, I'll let you rest. Thank you for the interview. JSB. Thank you for having me. Mails. Grocery list. Hey, managed to nab a new client. Guy's interested in pre-war transmitting equipment, and he's got the dough to pay for it. Doesn't need to be mint, but it has to be in working condition. Here's a list of what he's looking for. A B8X antenna, a Nemosith dual-mounted receiver, the bulky industrial and not one of them consumer models, a VGX4 encoding chip, Vitalia IFP fusion batteries, as many as you can find. I'm counting on you, buddy. Don't screw this up, Rob. Latest patch. Victor, the parts you sent me last week were useless. I managed to salvage the antenna, but the receiver was busted beyond repair, and the rest was rusted all to hell. Where did you even get this stuff? Did you dig it out of the trash? Needless to say, the client's not paying for this crap. I had to offer him a discount on my premium stuff just to keep us in business. You're on thin ice, my furry friend. You pull a stunt like that again, and you'll have to look for a new dealer. Rob. Please stop. Victor, this freakish charade needs to stop now. Mom and Dad are terrified, and I don't blame them. The whole gene splicing obsession is one thing, but the packages you've been sending them? Whatever you think they did to you, this is cruel and unusual. Vic, you're my brother, and I'll love you even if you decide to grow an extra leg and a set of horns. But please, leave Mom and Pop out of it. If you want them to accept you for who you are, just talk to them. Help them understand. I know you're not delusional, so please get back to your family. We're not your enemies. Hoping to hear from you soon. Anka. Reply, favor. Hey buddy, I got your message. Frankly, it couldn't have come at a worse time. These past few months have been pretty hard. Eliza's out of a job, again with a baby on the way, so I've been pulling double shifts to save up some dough. We want to have the little one spliced as soon as it gets here. In other words, sorry, but I just don't have that kind of money. It's not that I don't trust you. I know you'd pay me back. I just can't help you this time. I hope you'll figure something out. Hang in there, Matt. P.S. Ain't your parents rich or something? I hear they moved to a B district. Can't you just ask them for a loan? Reply. I'm coming for you. Dear Sir, we at Ballard Genetics and Augmentations are deeply saddened by the fact that you are unsatisfied with the results of your gene splicing therapy. BG&A employs only the best experts in their field and uses state-of-the-art equipment in order to meet all of our patients' needs. However, we fully acknowledge our patients' rights to have immensely high expectations, even if, objectively speaking, they would be found unrealistic. While we are unable to provide you with the specific details regarding your treatment, we would like to remind you that in cases requiring the use of genetic material from extinct species, in this instance Canis lupus, our experts compose unique strains obtained from our gene library. Unfortunately, we are not able to provide you with a list of donor species or to confirm/deny whether a given species was used in the procedure. We would also like to remind you that the aforementioned facts were stated in no certain terms in the pre-procedural contract. Finally, we feel obligated to inform you that malicious DNA tampering is a very serious accusation, one that should not be leveled lightly. Unless one has strong evidence to support their claim, any unfounded accusations against BG&A made publicly or in further correspondence will be seen as slanderous and met with decisive legal actions. Sincerely, BG&A Patient Support. Here's that. Documents. Oh. So the guy wanted to be a wolf. Oh, hey, it's another one. Oh, man. I wonder if I can... Nope. Oh, wow. Alright. Well... let's stop right here. We're gonna stop and pick up next time. So until then.